from his favorite spot. LeBron runs one in. Finals. And he establishes early that he is not going to hear it from Doncic or anyone else in this game, as Max Christie got Doncic off his feet and hits a nice little mid-range.
Jason Kidd really loved what he's seen from here early on and giving him a nice spark.
Inside, Jackson Hayes himself at 9 rebounds and 5 assists against Denver on Saturday, as Kyrie Irving with the left hand, one of the all-time great finishers since mid-January. And in fourth, but a realistic chance to get to a 2 seed as Kyrie Irving buries one in Doncic's face.
You know, all the talk about Luka and LeBron, but don't be surprised if Kyrie doesn't end up being the best player on the floor.
And he fires another one off a steal. Irving. Facial reactions, the trash talking, the histrionics, the body language. Things could get real spicy here throughout this game as Doncic rips another one and immediately turns to the Mavericks bench.
Top 75 all time, still smack dab in the middle of his prime. And to be an afterthought in a trade is incredible.
Finals last year as well. Nice pass. Vanderbilt had it stripped from behind. Kyrie Irving comes away with another steal. Irving rises up and finishes. Strong bucket there by. And our thanks to Jason Kidd. Thank you, Allie. And Greg, they've matched him. The Mavericks as Klay Thompson hits first shot of
that first quarter.
Dalton Connect, first minutes on the floor in his regular rotation spot now, starting the second quarter. Reeves able to shake and score. Half back now, playing in his 10th game after the wrist surgery. And he finally finds the bottom on a three-point.
Their rhythm going.
Reeves gives it up. Connect in the corner. What a find by Reeves and Dalton Connect.
With the makeup of this roster for him to get consistent minutes.
Marshall shakes LeBron James, able to score. No, he didn't just drop it too small on LeBron James, did he?
He did him out the way.
I don't like that for him. Oh, what a pass. James sets up Jackson Hayes. 3 for 14 from three-point range as Reeves goes to playmaking and Connect on the receiving end. What a pass. Hachimura battling Christie. Too easy for him. That's a lot of weight he's given.
Hachimura really patient on that attack.
Christie comes right back at
him.
It's the handle again, but he does find the open man. Fortunate to get that back. Finney Smith was all over him, but the Mavs get it easy. Didn't have the legs under him.
And that's exactly what it was, B.A. Just doesn't have the explosiveness that he used to.
Three-pointer in the corner is good. Jared Vanderbilt. He can be a serious disruptor on the defensive end as he picks up Dinwiddie here. Dinwiddie just puts up a prayer, and it is answered. Wow, that was like a late clock shot by Dinwiddie. Hit a tough one. Doncic, wow, behind the head. Reeves wide open. Luka Magic on display in the purple and gold.
Wouldn't happen if it wasn't done behind the scenes. There's no question about that.
Vanderbilt scores it. What do you mean by that?
Well, if that starting to show a lot of life are the Timberwolves.
Oklahoma City still sitting at the top. A comfortable lead in that #1 spot is LeBron James.
To slow up Doncic enough to allow that second wave of defense to get there, and Christie with the block.
Kyrie Irving for 3. Show with the block. Dallas tightening the screws on the Lakers here. Christie sets up again in the corner. Cash. With that jaw right now. He took a heavy hit from LeBron. Doncic no look into the corner for Hachimura. And that's going to fall. Friendly bounce.
And he can deliver scoring passes from anywhere on the floor.
Good ball movement. Switching sides. In and out they go, and Thompson finally gets a look. Thompson hits one over Hayes.
Second half trap. Luka also bring the pressure to Austin Reeves as well. Offensively, love that they're getting to the rim. The paint touches are great, but they've been impatient. So when the defense collapse on them in the paint.
But it's not as if he goes into every game, and the game plan isn't to double team it, and he's going to see your best defender. So he's comfortable in those situations as Klay Thompson delivers another triple there to his spots against anybody.
Doncic just stops on a dime. He's got all that plays too.
And his strength, you know, that the strength oftentimes compensates for quickness as Kyrie continues.
With the Lakers, they're still without the big man they were seeking, and not being able to finish the deal with Mark Williams as Reeves lays it in. Reeves at 18 now, make it 20, correction. And Dinwiddie able to hit, and he's fouled. Boy, he would encourage Kyrie Irving to start jumping passing lanes to take advantage of the weak passes as Vanderbilt hits a corner three for the Lakers. Down 6 with the ball. Dinwiddie guarded by Vincent. Dante Exum in the corner, hits one over James.
We've been able to get good shots. We just got to stick with that.
Defensively, how organized have you been, and how do you sort of chip away at their confidence?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part.
Kyrie Irving was there defending. Thompson passes up a 3. And that little hesitation gets one over the 7. Reeves turns the corner, leaves it up top for Hayes. Christie gives it up. Washington for 3, no good. Reeves up ahead. LeBron catch, finish. Wow! My goodness. Forget the fact he's 40. That was incredible as Thompson quiets him down here at Crypto. The athleticism to get in the air, catch a pass from, what, 45 feet and finish it. Now LeBron just going to work. He's got that look in his eyes right now.
We hadn't said his name a lot that first half. He is coming up here in the 4th.
Thompson, the flyby by Connect, hits another one. Klay Thompson goes right by Doncic, missed the layup though. Marshall gives him a second chance. Thompson, cash! LUKA gives it right back. Re-tee. LeBron will oblige with 1 to shoot. In! Rattles home! In that second, carried over to the 3rd. And here in the 4th is Doncic, that extra step, and he lays it in.
And that was a...
Drives it. Washington can't finish it on LeBron James. Good defense by LeBron. He's got Christie down there in the blender, and James buries it with 2 hands.
Just beautiful basketball by LUKA and LeBron.
Kyrie Irving, and he gets a friendly bounce. The game for the former Maverick, Dorian Finney-Smith. And that's poked away, and it is a turnover. And Achimura. Point game, under 3 to go. Kyrie Irving lays it in. Never took the lead in that run. They have not had the lead since halfway through the first quarter. As Doncic, the ground game. No, foul by LeBron! Big 4th quarter by James. Doncic with a triple-double, his first as a Laker, and that one's easy for Achimura. To go quick, and Kyrie Irving's going to lay it in, and Doncic fouls him.
I think a bad play by PJ, though. If you're going to win that tip and control it, you don't want to put it in LeBron's area.
And it's Doncic to LeBron James. 15 rebounds, 12 assists. LeBron headed to the locker room. 27 and 12 for LeBron James. And it is the Lakers who win it by 8. 4th Laker to record a triple-double.
LUKA, how did you just handle the emotions of the day and playing against your former team?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know. It's just so weird, the moments. I felt like I don't know what I was doing. And I'm glad we got the win.
The last 5+ minutes, you and LeBron, there's a lot of different interactions on the court, and you finding him and vice versa. What was that like for you, and how are you starting to develop this chemistry so soon?
Yeah, Judge said in timeout, let's get organized. And once we get organized on offense, we got a lot of weapons. So that was really big, and he's doing that at 40 years old, which is insane. The takeover in 4th quarter was unbelievable to watch.
Luke, I want to ask you about a specific sequence with LeBron in the fourth. After Clay had hit the three to tie it, you're posting up Christie. You pass it back out to the three to LeBron. LeBron like throws it back into you to repost. Eventually, you find him open and he hits the three. But just what was that kind of interaction like there for you?
I think I talk a lot about patience. You know, I think that was one of the best examples about patience. You know, we kind of went back and forth. You know, we expected the doubles, so we just think patience.
Luka, JJ's talked about the blackout episodes, and midway through the first quarter, you hit those back-to-back threes. They take one away, but kind of turn and
How is that even possible?
you turned and let out that roar, and it seemed like you were kind of hyping yourself up. I guess JJ said he felt like you were kind of going through it in the first few minutes of the game, and then you started to stabilize a bit. Like, what was going through your head at that point?
Honestly, I can't remember. It was just a lot of emotions, not much sleep, but it was just, I can't even explain what, it was a different game. Like I said, sometimes I don't know what I was doing, and I'm just glad it's over, honestly.
Luka, obviously the emotions and stuff from the trade and the 7 years you've spent in Dallas aren't going to be undone in a night, but does playing them and being able to kind of put at least a tiny bow on it, does that help you, or do you think that will help you as you move ahead now that this is like out of the way?
Yeah, definitely will help me. I think, especially like I said, I'm glad this game is over. And just a little bit, like you said, it's definitely going to help in the long process.
Luka, coming into tonight, a lot of your teammates expressed excitement for you to have this game to come to be a play against the Mavericks. What did their excitement do for you? I guess, how did you feel, their energy, not just tonight, but coming into tonight for you?
Sorry, can you repeat?
How did you feel your teammates' energy, galvanize around for you coming into tonight?
It was great. Like I saw Dodo say, we got his back, and it was amazing. They're trying to push me. I know I didn't play great, but, I'm glad we got the win, and, they're trying to push me more and more.
A few weeks into this, what have you learned about playing with LeBron after watching him for all of these years, and also how is the defense growing as a team?
Yeah, I think our defense has been, we're playing at a high level, but I know a lot of things about LeBron. Just watching him every day, I can learn so many stuff, and it doesn't change my mind. He's an amazing guy to watch and play with him.
Hi, Luka. Just a two-part question. One, I don't know if you saw Nico Harrison was there on the court when you were warming up, and then sitting right behind the Mavericks bench. If you thought about going over to him or saying anything to him at all. And then just the second part is, have you ever had anything like this trade happen to you in your life? Like whether, I don't know, a breakup or something like that. Have you ever had anything like this experience?
No, definitely not. That was different. I definitely didn't have like that. But yeah, I didn't see him at warm-ups.
Not at all. Just in the warm-up.
Luka, you said you didn't play well. You still had a triple-double. Can you describe what was it about your emotions that you were struggling with? And you said you had lack of sleep when you look back at this game.
Like I said, it's a weird game, different game. But I can't even explain what kind of emotions were. It was just a lot of emotions, seeing the guys out there, seeing the guys I played. I went through a lot with the guys, so it was fun.
Luka, you have the handshake with Kyrie that you guys had in Dallas to start this game here. You go over to see Derek Lively after the game. Is there a specific moment, maybe with your old teammates, that you can share with us what that was like?
I mean, yeah, Kai is my hermano. We go way beyond basketball, so it was good to see those guys. Like I said, we went through wars together, and it was really fun to see them all.
Luka, were you looking for some kind of closure with what happened tonight to allow you to move on? And if so, did you feel like you got that?
I mean, the closure is going to take a while, I think. It just, it's not ideal. But, like I said, I'm glad this game is over. It was a lot of emotions. but we go little by little, you know, and every day is better.
Luka, if I could take you away from basketball for just a moment, you've mentioned the joys of being a dad. When your baby girl gets older and she's facing a new transition in life, what advice do you think you'll give her?
You caught me with that question. I don't know. I would just, you know, support my little girl and anything she do. I'm happy to see her grow up, and I want to be there for her.
Luka, buenas noches ahora en español. Sobre cómo viviste las emociones de este partido, desde previo al juego, el saludo con Kyrie, durante el juego y después poder celebrar la victoria con los Lakers.
Bien, ha sido muchas emociones, seguro, pero bueno, ver los jugadores que he jugado, que he pasado mucho tiempo con ellos, hemos ganado muchísimos partidos, hemos ido through las cosas también duras, así que también estaba feliz de ver esos jugadores que jugué con ellos. Thank you.